Okay, welcome everyone. Welcome to the graduation ceremony of the fourth cohort of the Digital Fifth Executive Certification in Fintech, Open Banking and Financial Blockchain. After rigors of 16 Sundays and going through the multiple topics, today is the day when this batch is graduating, and that's why we are here. Before to get into the graduation ceremony and then just quickly walk you through that who we are as part of the Digital Fifth and what we do, and then we'll get into the graduation ceremony. So guys, we are a 6-year-old digital and fintech consulting startup and predominantly working in the BFSI segments. We started in 2017 and started by servicing Jani. And then the team gets to get built up. Primarily the 4 services line that we have, the consulting, where that we work with the banks, financial institutions, helping them into their digital transformation, digital journey, digital maturity assessment technologies, and also parallelly working with the fintech and startup, helping them into their product management, product build-up, the go-to-market strategy, helping them into partnership, the technology, but primarily working into BFSI, digital and technology space. In partnership, where that we work with the fintechs, helping them into aligning with the partners they may be needing in terms of the solutioning, or it could be in terms of the lending partner. While on the other side, also the banks also and the NBFCs and the other finance institutions also may be looking at the solution partner or the fintechs to partner with. That's why we bridge the gap between them. The hiring, we help the BFSI customers and the fintechs in hiring of the senior management positions like Chief Technology Officer, Digital Officer, the product management. And the training, which is again our key service line, where that we provide both B2B and B2C training, and that this is the graduation ceremony is part of the B2C training, where that we run a 4 month of the marquee programs on the executive certifications, so which runs on the Sundays. And then also we do lots of the corporate trainings for the various customers. Again, in the space of the digital banking, digital lending, we'll have just come back to that same. This is a broader customers line that we would have worked in the various space, either in the consulting or in the training, or it could be in the partnership line. So that's there. In the consulting space, we predominantly work on the digital strategy and the advisory services, working with the banks and the NBFCs and the other financial institutions. It could be the insurance and the wealth firm, helping them to assess their digital maturity, helping them to identification of the right digital platforms, building the digital strategy and the roadmap based on the current program that and the business strategy they may have, building the digital journeys for the different products for the banks, like it's in a current account, the deposits, the loans, cards, journeys, or it could be anything else. Also running on the program management for the various digital transformations. So in case like banks is going through the major program transitions, like say maybe core banking upgrade, migration and all these things. So that's where we're helping them to banks to do the program management. And also helping them to the digital solution development, like in case writing the specs and helping them to platform evaluations. On the other hand, fintech and a startup, we work them in building the business, go to the market study, the roadmap, helping them as a technology architecture, as a providing the technology help in terms of the CTO or running an IT for those startup, developing business and platform models for the embedded finance, and also the partnership connects as we is talking about. We do a lot more work in the open banking, again, is advisory. We're helping them on building the open banking strategy, building the use cases, building the neo-banking architecture, neo-banking setup. So that's where that we come into play. And parallelly, also we do lots of work on the security and compliance, helping the fintechs and the banks to understand that any regulatory requirement, what is the implication, helping them to adhere to those regulatory requirements. Like recently, we would have seen the multiple regulations coming into the digital lending space, the payment space, so that, or it could be the security and technology management, and we help them to understand the requirement and also help them to comply with those requirements. I'm doing lots of the work in the research and content management piece. That's a training. As we was talking about, like this is like current where that you are looking into that. We are the 4 months of the executive programs that we run into that, which get attended by the mid to senior professionals, and also we do lots of 2 days kind of the training or the 1 day kind of trainings where open banking, digital lending, payments, embedded finance, and rest of the things. We would have, as we're talking about B2B trainings, again, like banks like DBS, Flipkart, NPCIs, HSBC, and different topics. It could be open banking, it could be completely digital payments, it could be underwriting models and all these things. So that's we do almost 1,700 of hours that we would have taught, 4,200 participants, and almost like 35 plus certification programs we would have done in the last 5 years, and 18 plus corporate training programs. So that's there. As we talk about hiring, these are all like customers that we have been working and helping them into hire the senior mid to senior kind of the profile. Product management, digital technologies, that's where we're helping them. This is a program that we are talking about, and we are again going to start next cohort, which is starting on the 4th of December, 2022. There is a certain model change where that we are also introducing the deep specializations in the digital banking, entrepreneurship, AIML, financial blockchain. You can get in touch with the team. You can visit our website. You can click on visit our LinkedIn page, and then you can get lots more information about the programs. As a past cohort, that if you want to give a glance that who have been attended, so we can see the participant from the banks, fintechs, technology companies, lots of the people joining for the technology companies, and financial services institution other than banks like insurance, wealth, NBFCs, and the lots of participants from the venture capitalist investor side has also attended. And look at that, primarily the core are from the mid to senior management kind of the people joining in our cohort, and also the lots of founders would have joined so far in our programs. Participants from the various companies are joining in, from Axis to Google to SDFCs. So across all the kind of banks, NBFCs, private, public, fintechs, unicorn, non-unicorn, people have been joining our programs. The key part of the programs, and we keep on stressing that it's all about that we bring that external mentors to the programs who come and talk about the learnings from their experience, building of the solutions, driving that strategy, building the product platforms, and that's where that we primarily try to scale and differentiate. It's a like practitioner-led kind of the learning approach. So that's where that, and you can see some of the names that there, and they come and teach in our classes. Key highlights about the program. So it's a pretty interactive sessions are there running on the Sundays, and it's combination of the online live and the certain recorded sessions, which is there. Heavily driven through the case studies and capstone projects. You will get to hear what some of the participants when we get into the graduation ceremony, and different participants working on the different business model. The details are there on the screen. You can reach out to Shrikant, who is our co-founder and heading the training and the sales partnership. The course is going to start from the 4th of December. So those who want to get to know more details and participate, please reach out to Shrikant. These are the core modules that we're going to deeper into the fintechs, deeper into the product management, that how product development happened, what are the success factors, the market strategy, prototyping and design thinking. So that's where the product management, digital payments, will go try to understand digital payments across India and some of the globals, deep into some of the payment methods like UPI and other programs. Business models build on the digital payments. What are the new opportunities, new innovations like tokenization and all this thing? We try to understand the cross-border payments. So that's where we go. Digital lending, complete end-to-end digital lending, how the journeys get built, what are the different business models are there, what are the regulatory aspects are there, how the underwriting models is evolving with an emergence of the technologies and new platforms, what is the different models like revenue-based financing or the cash flow lendings or different, all the kind of the lending models. And then also taking a deep view on the regulatory, because digital lending, lots of the regulatory aspects is changing and it's influencing lots of the business models. So we try to get deeper into that. And open banking is already making a big noise with new bankings taking place. Banks are expanding their API. So we try to get deeper into the API space, the open banking, learning the business model, getting to know how the new banks get built, be it on the retail, be it on the SME side. So that will do. And then deeper sessions on the digital banking, entrepreneurship, AIML. Those who want to get more deep into these programs, with that there is a specialization. Okay, and also the bigger part, best part, okay, so in coming February, 7th or 8th February, we are coming with our own fintech events called Bharat Fintech Summit, okay, where the focus is going to be more into collaborations, inclusion, and innovations. is a marquee event for the all the entire the BFSI, the fintech and the government participations. That's gonna be there. It's scheduled at Grand Hyatt. You will visit our website and their site also. You can go to bharatfintechsummit.com. If you want to have come as a sponsor or kind of the exhibitor or a speaker or the participant, you can visit the site and you can connect with us for more details. So that's where there. And this is there. Okay, so I've not introduced myself, and the quick introduction from my side. So I'm Shashank Shekhar. Okay, I take care of the consulting business at the Digital Fifth. I've worked with L&T Infotech and then Wipro, primarily into the technology and the security advisory services and the compliance services, and then moved on to join the DCB Bank, where I would have worked on the various digital transformation projects, including the core interbanking migration, that open banking setup and all this thing. And then I joined in Samir in his journey of the building that India's finest fintech and digital consulting startup. Before we go into the graduation ceremony, I'll invite Samir to have a quick word, and then Shrikant, and then we'll move into the graduation ceremony.
Yeah.
Yeah, Samir.
Thank you, Shashank. I think I'm so proud of these moments where people come and they learn, and at the end, I'm rest assured that if I have a chat with them, I'll realize that they know more than me, right? I think whatever we had or I had is already known to you, and you have added more to it. I'm sure that will be much more than what I would know, right? So I think this has been a journey for us to build deep knowledge. My personal experience has been that knowledge largely on the new world is with the executioners, right? It's not in books, it's not in theory at all. It is some stuff which you have to go through and build. I think that was the idea behind this course. And I will be honest, when we teach and we train, we learn as much because the questions which the participants and you guys have asked have been tough. And a lot of times we may not have always the answer, right? And that's where that keeps us on the chase. It is training. I think trainers, being a trainer is one of the toughest things. And I think trainers with people like you who are typically very sharp, very smart, and you are you're on the cutting edge. I think thank you for supporting us. I think thank you for bearing with us as well, right? Sometimes we may not know. You must be thinking, secret. Why are he teaching? He may not be knowing, right? Yeah, that's fact. You may not know everything, but yeah, super stuff from you guys. I think when I meet some of you over a period of time, I'll be honest that you will actually come and teach us some stuff. I'm hoping that in future courses, you would also come and support us in taking those sessions. So happy with you. I think these, almost 4 months have gone by. And I think while you may think that 4 months were long, I think I keep thinking it's very short, right? The time just flies. We just started and we just ending, right? But I'm sure we will get a chance to meet one another all the time. And if you're in Mumbai, let's meet up. And Bangalore is second home, so we can meet up any day, right? I'm actually heading towards Bangalore just now. So we'll meet more and more. And we'll try to also create a sort of framework by which as a cohort, we'll meet even more. So thank you guys. And we'll keep meeting you. Thank you.
And so a quick introduction from you.
Oh, okay. Sorry. So I think most of you may not know me. My name is Samir Singh Jenny. I'm part of the Digital Fifth team. I think the framework which I had worked, and I've been in digital space for almost like a good solid 23 years, been part of Digital for City, Kotak, set up many components and products out of there. And then spent a fair amount of time with Infosys setting up digital banks in US, Europe, as well as setting up core banking, mobile banking, internet banking. Back in India with Wipro, I set up Bhartiya Mahila Bank, and another 3.5 years with DCB as head of technology, and of course leading digital as well. And I think the idea of this company or the setup came when we had I think we had demonetization in 8/11. And that's when the idea came that we should set this up. And it has been a journey to build up. And I think thanks to all of you guys supporting us all through, I think we have scaled a lot. And yeah, we will continue to meet and scale up even more. So I will come back with more flavors of these courses. And of course, would love to work with many of you. We are actually entering right now as a business, we are entering Middle East and Africa even more. So I think I'll need your help for doing it. But yeah, that's nothing more than that is there on my side. Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Samir. And Shrikant, quick bite from you and your introductions.
Yeah. So congratulations, guys. I mean, this is the time when I speak the least. And by the time you reach this stage, I would have spoken enough of you trying to get you on board for this program. Thank you all for supporting us. This is the fourth batch coming out. We planned to start this program in 2019. We started in 2021. And in a year and a half, 4 batches coming out is a very, very proud moment for us. And all thanks to you, all thanks to us for trusting us and believing in our ability to deliver. Thank you so much. About myself, I've been a seller for 25 years, sold across industries, across segments. But yeah, been a hardcore seller.
Thank you, Shrikant. Thank you. And quick bite from Vikrant. You're there because Vikrant has been also one of the trainers. So Vikrant, quick intro.
Yeah. Hi everyone, this is Vikrant here. So I've been working with Digital Fifth, and prior to that I was been with DCB Bank and Ujjivan Small Finance Bank. So working on to the digital transformation and the digital payments related projects so far. So have been interacting with you guys for past few months, and we have enjoyed a lot of time with you. So hope to have more learnings and deep engagement with you guys. Thank you for being there.
Thank you, Vikrant. So with that, we'll get into straight to the graduations. So Anushka, we can get started. So
yeah. Let's start with Abhishek Sipani.
Abhishek, go ahead.
Hi, thank you. Thanks. And good to see the certificate there along with the hat. Shows that, some effort has been made and which has been rewarded well. So if I look back now, 4.5 months back, I think Shashank, you and me spoke, and I remember we were scheduled 15 minutes for a discussion. The discussion lasted only probably 2.5 minutes. And I said that I wanted to get into this program with no expectations. The only thing I want to do is unlearn whatever I have learned and probably go deep. That's all what the expectation was. And as I did the final capstone project, I was pleasantly surprised that, I could live up to the expectations that I had set for the program for myself. A lot of bankers here, so you will agree with me that in our banking job, and I was also on a break, so that helped. Probably I'm still on a break. We tend to get a lot of superficial, and okay, let me use a politically correct word. We tend to get a lot of siloed in what we are trying to do. And that is where the unlearning wanted. I wanted to get the unlearning bit of it. So I wanted to be what you call, the full stack learner, learn the entire thing from the ground up to the sales bit of it. And that's where the program didn't disappoint at all. Today, when I read something, whether it's the print, whether it's the news, an article, a draft guidelines, or a consultation paper, I can make sense of it. And that's the biggest learning that this program has given to me. Most important than that, every week was probably a conference. You are attending a conference where you are interacting with the mentors. And that was the biggest takeaway for me. And these mentors were across domains, right? It was not just academic. You were in touch with entrepreneurs sharing their journeys. And in most cases, they were real. Not most cases, all of the cases, they were real. And they were unfiltered. So this kind of access you don't have. You pay and you can attend probably 4 or 5 conferences in a year, but to attend 16 conferences or 14 conferences over a period of 4 months is unprecedented. And that is another big takeaway to come out with it. What came out also is, when we started and during this journey, a lot of regulations came in which said that, fintech is now will slow down. Then we have the ongoing funding winter. Interestingly, there's been optimism throughout everyone I've heard of in this course. So that gives you an insight that there's so much to be done and things are moving out. Then this is the space to be in. There will always be action. And thanks to Digital Fifth, thanks to Samir, Shashank, and all the mentors who had come in over here. Thanks for helping me make sense of the space, more important than anything else. Finally, time, money, and Sundays well spent. Thank you.
Thank you, Abhishek. Thank you. Thank you. Anushka, next.
Yeah. Next up, we have. You can just move the slide, Mandir.
Yeah, Bastian.
Yeah, thank you, Samir and team. Actually, to Digital Fifth, it was a wonderful journey altogether. And I feel this money and Sundays and time, whatever spend is worth for a beginning to a new area of business. And I think I can do much in a new venture. Actually, I am going to start a new venture with regard to this digital in line with the fintech. So this was very helpful altogether, and almost all people who were supported here were practically, they were speaking practically, not any theoretical and some superficial knowledge sharing. So thank you very much for arranging a great time and wonderful colleagues here. It was a wonderful experience altogether. Thank you.
Thank you, Bastian. Now we have Devjit.
Sorry. Hi, everyone. So yeah, for me, it was a great learning journey. Coming from a tech background, this program actually gave me a end-to-end perspective of how fintech is operating, working. Most importantly, the mentors, those who have come, they have shared their journey. It has actually changed my perspective as well. So yes, it has been a great journey for me. So thanks to Digital Fifth team, thanks to Samir, Shashank, Vikrant, Anushka, Maitri, everyone. Thanks once again.
Congrats, Devjit. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you, Devjit. Now we have Hiitesh.
Yeah, hi, good afternoon all. So just after completing of 17 years in the banking and financial, then again go back to learning was difficult decision for me. But yes, thanks to Shashank, Samir, and the Digital Fit team for getting this syllabus. So it can give me some boost in my own learning.
Are we?
And I can understand that a future career as well. Of course, this kind of learning will keep adding.
I think we are losing him.
Hello, am I audible now?
Yes,
Yeah,
it is.
you're off for some time, right? So yeah, maybe you can. And your video is also off, right? So we can't see, we can't hear.
Oh, I see. Is it better?
Okay, at least we can hear you, right? Let's try.
Yeah. So I was just talking about the learning journey was not easy for me, quite a bit time, but yes, somehow I enjoyed this learning, and thanks to all the Digital team for making this happen today.
Congratulations, Hiitesh. Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Hiitesh. Now we have Jaya. I think you're on mute, Jaya.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah. So, hi everyone. This is Jaya here. I work for Finvent Solutions, and I'm thankful to my boss Sachin Das who enrolled me for this course. And this platform gives me an opportunity to thank the entire team of Digital Fifth. It has been a great learning experience, understanding the fintech journey, because I took a long break of 11 years from corporate job. So coming back and just getting into this training program will definitely help me in my future endeavors. We shall miss all the Sunday sessions and the team here. So I wish all the best to all the participants, and thank you again.
Yeah, congrats. Yeah, congratulations.
Okay.
Thank you, Jaya. Now we have Joslin.
Yeah, hi. Good afternoon, everybody. Congratulations to everyone who is graduating today. Would like to thank Digital 50, especially Samir, Shashank, Shrikant, who brought us to this program. It was an amazing journey so far. I would rather not call it as a graduation ceremony because I think my journey at least will embark here from here in the digital perspective in whatever I have been doing so far. So my Sundays are going to be busy for next 6 to 8 months. So this is my take. So this course helped me in learning the entire foundation of how the entire digital infrastructure would be working, different segments which we need to work upon, and this laid a foundation for the entire journey which I'm uh, yet to embark. So thank you, Digital Fifth, for this opportunity, and best wishes to all other participants as well. Thank you.
Congrats. I still remember those discussions with you, right? So I think you're on the right path. Let's just keep moving.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Joslin. Now we have Kiran.
Hi everyone, Kiran Devarakonda here. I just realized, after going through this program, I just realized that I have started spending more time on LinkedIn than Instagram. To put it, very short. So this is a big transition. I mean, the kind of ammunition that the program has provided me, I am able to relate with so many things, so, without even realizing, I started spending more time on it, which is helping me, to cope up with it, because the time when I've joined this course is exactly the time, I left banking and joined a Fintech. So this was of very great help to me in, coping up with the things happening around. And, very recently I've started, whatever I was able to absorb here, I have started to put use in my organization as well. So, which is really happy for me. It's just 2 months. Yeah. And I would like to especially thank Shrikant for pushing me here. Yeah. So thanks, Shashank. Thanks, Vikrant. Thanks, Samir. It was lovely time.
And congrats. I think in every class, there are guys who are really high energy. I think you have been one of those who has sort of kept the energy levels high. Thank you. Thank you, Kiran.
Thanks, Samir.
Thank you, Kiran, and all the best.
Thank you, Shrikant.
Thank you, Kiran. Now we have Madhu.
Hello.
Madhu, we can't see you.
I'm just. Is it going? Am I visible now?
Perfect.
So before I just started off that, who the Shrikant has been pulling me back on the subject. Somehow I am carrying a lot of apprehensions. Is it really helped me on my career or not? So I would not be regretted at this junction. Yes, it's really helped me on that my future career path. What I would like to be have some knowledge of the market. It's amazing. I cannot say that.
We've lost your video.
Yeah, something is problem is my lappy. I have to do that now again.
Sure.
Yeah, I recollected the few of the points. Importantly, one of the session. I'm audible now, guys.
Yes, you're audible, right, not visible.
Yeah,
audible for
yeah,
sure.
right. Somebody told me of one of the point on the over the section. So, who was the learned of the subject and taking of the course? So, among the pan India, that might be 500 the people. You might be one of the person, and I won't believe that was the conversation was rightly sensible or not. But this after the completion of the course, yes, might be if not be full lengthly, at least it might be 1,000 or the 10,000. I can become as one person or among the future point of view. Yet this subject or this course will be really overwhelmed and fascinating to be getting on that my dream. I would like to start my own company. I'm also on the way to be doing that my blueprint of all those things very soon, and also handle the cohorts. So the few of the numbers or the really get interacted. They would like to be share my knowledge. In fact, they also help me on that to be what are the things will begin beyond that my sales and the marketing. I haven't know that anything else. What structure to make in any kind of the startup. Yes, it's superb. I can say that thanks to Shrikant and Samir and Shashank and Vikrant, all of you guys who's been giving a lot of the support and coordination to make all the success. Thank you all.
And congrats, Madhu. I think when you start your business, talk to me. I'll tell you what not to do.
Sure. Certainly.
Thanks, Madhu.
Thank you, Murali.
Thank you, Madhu. Now we have Murali.
Murali, you there?
He was there.
Yes, sir. I'm here.
Yeah, we can see.
Hi. Good evening, early good evening to all of us. Let me first thank you to all the Digital Fifth team, Shrikant, Samir, and Shashank and team. And thanks to all the colleagues. This program certainly did help me to establish some nuances and some insights of the BFSI. Otherwise, I was a completely novice to the BFSI. Yes, probably I should continue to do a lot more R&D from here on. Thanks once again. Bye.
Congrats, Murali. Super. Thank you.
Thank you, Murali. Now we have Nishit. You're on mute, Nishit.
Hi, Digital Fifth team. I think it has been a super helpful journey. Hearing from mentors across BFSI has really helped gain deeper insights and unfiltered insights, I would say. And the course has broadened the horizon. And I have also made good friends during the journey. And the only thing, abhi lag raha hai ki Sundays will be very suna. At least next 3-4 Sundays, I'll definitely miss the our 10 to 6 session. And yeah, learning is continuous journey. So I'm looking forward to staying in touch with Digital Fifth for continuous learning and in any other certification courses as well. Thank you.
I think Nishit, again, you are one of those high energy guys, always participative and kept the momentum going, right? So good work, Nishit.
Thank you, Nishit. Now we have Omkar.
Hello, everyone, and kudos to everyone who have been part of this cohort. I think it was great learning from all of you, and kudos especially to TDF team for having such a great content. Which has been fit into 16 months. I think many before have spoken before me and quite eloquently highlighted all the key cornerstones of this project, so be it about the list of mentors or the capstone project or the peer-to-peer learning, right? I think completely resonate with that. And what I really wanted to highlight here was the no nonsense, no pretense sharing of learning by TDF team, right? From their experience. And I think it's a culture which is clearly top driven. By that, would really want to congratulate Samir and Shashank for driving these sessions wonderfully well, right? Also wanted to highlight the relentless emphasis on the hustler or the entrepreneurial mindset, right? That Samir wants all the participants to inculcate, right? And I get the point, right? Like it's whether you want to grow within the organization in the leadership, or if you want to start your own, right? At the hustler mindset, the problem solving mindset, the relentless focus, I think is a great learning that I think I will take away with me, and I hope that stays with me for a long time. So thanks everyone, and have a great time. Thank you.
Congrats, Omkar, again. Yeah, super stuff. I think you're back to back the third guy who's been very participative, right? Super stuff.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Omkar. Now we have Puneet.
Puneet, आप म्यूट पे हैं.
Good afternoon, all the batchmates and the entire team of Digital Fifth. I still remember, I think I was, wondering 2 years back when I was trying to do a research on what course should be taking after 20 years in the BFSI sales, more so banking sales. And I was looking at a course in IIM Kolkata, and almost had done that, but I don't know, this COVID came and somehow it didn't go through. And during this course, I came across Digital Fifth as well, and I think maybe more than a month, several sessions with Srikanth. Thanks, Srikanth, for bearing that. Finally, I decided that yes, the positives, not looking at the name, because to be very frank, I was not aware of Digital Fifth before, but the content, the one-to-one, and the specific mention would be on the mentors which you bring on the platform and the unfiltered view which they throw. I think that's wonderful. The second point, I think, which made me do this course is to remain relevant in the industry, to think, to understand various terminologies, and carve out a way. Yes, what is the next for maybe next 5 to 8 years? Whether you want to grow in the organization or do something of your own. It has been a wonderful experience. It would be very difficult, before, after, if I understand what I was doing Sundays before this course and what I'll be doing ahead. But super stuff. And Samir, I'm pretty sure that, writing on the LinkedIn and blogging, that would surely one thing what I would take from this course. Thanks, Samir, Shashank, Vikrant, Anushka, and all the team members. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Thank you, Puneet.
Thank you, Puneet. Now we have Pushkar.
Hey, hi everyone. I would like to really thank the entire Digital Fifth team for this wonderful training, right? So in my opinion, this training is pretty much comprehensive and in-depth, right? So I'm in the technical role for more than 10 years, right? And basically I wanted to get some domain understanding as well, so that I can perform my day-to-day duties in a better sense, right? So from that angle, this course was really helpful, right? The entire fintech ecosystem, the way Digital Fifth introduced, right? The external mentors came in, the capstone projects we did. So the entire bouquet of these things were really helpful from learning perspective. So I'm looking forward to implement the learnings in my day-to-day job. Thank you. Thanks again. Bye-bye.
And Pushkar, you had intent of learning about domain enough, right? Is that taken care of? Or you're still a techie and no idea about what business does?
No, actually now it's way better, I would say, right? So I can correlate technology to business, right? And yeah, and now I get a good grasp of the entire fintech ecosystem.
Yeah, you will give a tough time to your business guys now. Yeah. Super.
Thank you. Now we have Ravi.
Yeah, so good afternoon, everyone. So it has been a good experience of gaining practical insight from Shashank, Samir, and the entire Digital Fifth team. And the good part was hearing from the various industry veteran that actually has been a icing on the cake. I must say that speaker quality has been really good. I mean, we had mentors across the industry, and getting an opportunity to ask them the real world questions and the solutions for that has been a good experience. So course went really well. So time which has been spent over the last 4 or 5 months has been really good, right? So thanks to the Digital Fifth team. Let's stay connected, and thanks to all the colleagues as well. I mean, I think as a group, I mean, we interacted a lot of time. So and I look forward to interact with all the team group members, cohort members as well in future. So it has been a good experience. So thanks to Samir, Shashank, and entire Digital Fifth team. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Ravi, and congrats. Ravi, one question. You are one of the founders there, right? You're running your own company. Is it of use there, right? You're running all of that.
Right.
And investment banking background, right? So how is it useful for you?
So it's like this, Samir. So I come from a consulting and capital market experience, right? And so I started the company, fintech company. So I didn't have a deep knowledge of these APIs, open banking, and all those things. I knew a lot. I mean, because I kept on reading a lot of things. But I thought that it would be good to join a course to understand deep about all these things. So that way it has been a really good experience for me. And I believe that I'll be able to contribute on the product side of it as well. I mean, when we have our internal discussions on the product side of it, user journey side of it, and have a discussion with the tech team, so that way it will be it's a helpful, right? So that way, I mean, it has been a good experience.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Ravi. Now we have Rohit.
Hi everyone. So if I talk about me, as I was also not part of banking totally, I worked in consulting, I worked in capital markets. In last 4 months, I'll say, of course, not in very detail, but I have some good understanding, good foundation about the banking, as such about payments, as about lending, open APIs. Extremely intensive Sundays. In middle, I felt like, yaar, bahut ho gaya, let's leave it now. I mean, because 6 days you work in office, Sundays you are here, then you have assignments, you have to work on the projects. But later on, I just pick it up and just, try to complete it. But right now I feel it like, yaar, abhi complete ho gaya, what I'm going to do in next Sunday, right? So there's some gap I'm feeling right now. But good experience, thanks to Samir, thanks to Shashank and the entire team. Very enriching experience, and I definitely recommend more colleagues of mine who wants to be understanding the banking in detail. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Rohit. Thank you.
Thank you, Rohit. Now we have Sanket coming up.
Hi. So 16 weeks have been a power-packed learning for all of us. The content, the delivery, the sessions from different mentors who came across from BFSI to FinTech, all those gave us a lot of deeper insights into the topics. And the topics were vast, from FinTech to product management to payments, lending, open banking, AI, ML, blockchain. While we may know everything, and most of us would have gone through, but what we knew was only the tip of the iceberg. What we got to know here in these sessions was much more deeper. The capstone projects helped us to relate what we have learned. We were assigned groups, so different team members got different perspectives. We got to engage, interact with each other, and work together. So that really helped. And I really thank Samir, Shashank, Shrikant, Vikrant, Anushka, all in the Digital Fifth team for this program, and hope you get more such programs for all of us so that we can keep on learning. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Sanket, and congrats. One question from my side. I mean, from a work perspective, how is it relevant for you right now?
So Samir, it is very much relevant. So so I work for HDFC Bank, and we are also completely into this digital, the digital 2.0 that we want to do. So different aspects on lending, from OKN to ONDC to account aggregator. We have been using most of that. This course helped me to understand the nuances and the trick of the game. So that is what really helps. Most of us work on it, but what is in it and how to do it is actually comes when you go through courses like this.
But yeah, this is good. This is good. I think I'm sure you will. I think HDFC Bank is anyway we are doing great stuff. And I think reverse. I'll also come and meet someday and to understand what more we can do. Right. I think. Thank you. Thank you.
Sure. Thank you.
Thank you, Sanket. Now we have Sherif.
Hello all. Hello digital team. I consider myself very lucky because I'm the only Egyptian one. And I think I'm the first Egyptian to join digital fifth courses.
I agree.
There is always before and after. I will not be talking about before, but I'll be talking about after. And this is the beauty and the magic of learning. I've learned a lot with you guys in the period of 16 months. I've gained a lot of experience, a real-time experience, a lot of learning from all the team, from the colleagues, and all the people who came to us, and they shared their experience and their exposure to us with what real experience happened to them, and they told us about their learnings and everything about a lot of topics, a lot of initiatives happened with them. Thank you all. Thank you, Digital Fifth team. Thank you, my colleagues. Now I have a family in India. And please visit us. You will be my guest whenever you want to come to Egypt. Just call me.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I think I'm sure you're the first one from Cairo, but I'm sure we will have many more. And I think I will.
By the way, Samir, I've told a lot of friends and colleagues and recommended them for the next cohort.
Thank you, thank you. And I'm sure
I'm a salesman now for Digital Fifth.
Thank you, thank you, thank you,
thank you.
Thank you, Sherif. Now we have Swati.
Hello, everyone. First of all, thank you, the Digital Fifth team, for these incredible weeks. I'll not lie, it was a hectic and long journey, but at the same time, a very enjoyable one. I remember when I was talking to Shrikant before enrolling into the course, I asked him and myself several times that, do I need this course at this point of time in my life, in my career? I have just been 4 years into banking and fintech. So what value will this course add to me when I'm almost learning a lot from my current organization and at the stage of career that I am? But having said that, I'll say this program helped me a lot to understand how the entire digital ecosystem in India is doing, how was it is doing, and what does the future look like. So for me as an individual, it was of a great, I'll say, eye-opener that there are so many things to do, there are so many things to learn, and so many, I'll say, aspects to touch on that I am now actually using in my current work profile as well. And I'm sure this will help me in my whatever I have learned here, and this will help me in my career as well. So thank you so much for this course. Thank you.
Thank you, Swati. And I think again for keeping the energy level so high, right? I think good to meet you as well. I think while we've not met with most of the others, but I think we had a good chance to meet you this week, right? So
Yeah,
I think good stuff. Good stuff.
Thank you.
Thank you, Swati. Now we have Vivek.
Yeah, hi everyone. So first of all, the journey started since I think 4.5 months back when Shri called me up for a kind of a presentation for RPA thing, and then somehow my colleagues were there. Even my MD suggested me this course. So it's a really fantastic job, guys, and it's a commendable job. I think it's within 16 weeks you onboarded somewhere around 60 plus kind of techno-functional guys, and they started they share their journeys, they share end-to-end part of the things, and that's commendable job to Team Digital Fifth, I think so. So I think we have learned a lot. Being a techie, to be very frank, I've learned the core of Fintech now, and it's really useful for us. Even I'm in discussion with Shri and other members of Digital Fifth, that how we can collaborate along with your team. So it's fantastic journey. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot to my colleagues also, those who are graduating along with me. So just keep in touch. I think Sherif in my first project, Pushkar, many people are there from where I have learned a lot of things. Like, it's like a you can say previously it's like a kind of if I say my wife, I'm sharing a thought, like it's like previously it's like a 16 Mondays which we do it for deity Shiva, and if we'll do it this 16 we'll do 16 Mondays, but if we'll do the 16 Sundays, then we'll like a fintech domain expert. So definitely thanks to the whole team of Digital Fifth. Nice content, superb content. Even I'll refer multiple presentations now, and it's like a learning, relearning, and that goes on and on. So extremely thanks to each and every member, those who are here, because I've learned many things while they are presenting their projects, while they are presenting their domain, and the team Digital Fifth to bring all sort of mind peoples over here. Thanks from bottom of my heart. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thanks, Vivek.
Yeah, I think while as we close, many of the folks have not been able to join today, and I think they're just in the process. Some of them have also missed out some exams as well, right? So they will give it, and hopefully we'll basically while we can't do roll out the online session again, but I'm sure the certificates will come on. So many of you who have missed today, don't feel bad about it. I think just give your exam and we'll be through with it. So yeah, and those who couldn't do, I know Purvi and others couldn't join today, but my best wishes to all of them. While we will not meet again with those guys, at least on these calls, but I'm sure I intend to bump into many of you regularly, and we will plan some catch-up session from